Form an image in your mind's eye of a single candle which is lit. See the candle and its holder resting on a surface slightly above your eye level. Behind your closed lids, look up to the flame of the candle and focus on this flame, noticing the flickering and dancing of the flame as the yellows and reds swirl around and a fine wisp of smoke rises upwards towards the ceiling. Keep the candle firmly in your mind's eye as you go, very gently, very deeply into a profound state of relaxation. And as the flame flickers and dances, you may eventually notice a halo forming around the flame. Imagine the smell of melted wax dripping down the side of the candle as you breathe in deeply relaxing feelings. And if you find your mind wandering away from the flame of the candle, just bring it gently back again. There is a warm, comforting glow forming around the candle, and this makes you feel calm and peaceful and tranquil. The candle continues to flicker and dance. Occasionally, the flame moves to one side, dimming before burning even more brightly. And as you keep the flame of the candle here in your mind, perhaps you can feel your body relaxing, feeling ever so comfortable, ever so calm. I wonder, what does the flame of the candle represent to you? For most people, the candle represents light in the darkness of life. Or maybe it symbolizes the illumination of the spirit of truth. For others, the candle's warm ambience may represent romantic feelings or an opportunity to pray and to pay respects to those whom we have loved and lost for a short period in eternity. As the flame of candle flickers and sways and the wick begins to sink slightly into the candle center and the blue wisp of smoke rises ever higher and the halo becomes brighter, I want you to think of your hopes, dreams, and desires, and the reason you are here listening to this hypnotic experience today. Allow the candle to represent the changes that you are seeking to make in your life. This can be anything you wish. It may be overcoming fear or addictive behavior, becoming a more confident, caring person, improving your sporting ability, losing weight, or whatever it is that you require help with. The flame can represent compassion, confidence, hope, or meditation, or whatever you wish it to be. And after a while, you begin to feel sleepy from focusing on the flame of the candle. And that's alright, that's good. The flame of the candle has transformed the air around you to crystal clear oxygen that is full of the life-giving energies and love and hope that you need in order to achieve your desires. The seeds of change are already in the air, floating around you, emanating from the flame of the candle. And I want you to concentrate now on your breathing. And breathe deeply and evenly, slowly and regularly. Inhale the air deep into your lungs and hold each breath for the mental count of 3. As you do this, I want you to breathe in whatever it is that you need, whether this be hope or optimism, determination, persistence, or confidence, or anything else. And whatever it is that has been holding you back, breathe it out. Let it go. That's right. Just let it go. Inhale deeply in this way, 3 or 4 times. Always remembering to breathe away any negativity that has been stopping you from fulfilling your desire. You are here today, listening to the sound of my voice, perhaps not even hearing my words, but allowing your mind to drift and float to wherever it wants to go. You are here because you are ready for change. You are listening with your inner mind, and your inner mind will accept any and all suggestions that are for the benefit and well-being of you and your health. Your subconscious mind is in the optimum state to take on board any suggestions and to act on these, to seize this opportunity that you have created for yourself. You open your arms wide with your palms turned upward, ready to accept the changes that are getting ready to take place. And it is a wonderful feeling to be so relaxed, to be so optimistic, and to know that you are well on your way to achieving your goal. The candle has served its purpose, and we are ready to extinguish it for now. I will count the numbers down from 10 to 1, and with each and every descending number, I want you to see the flame becoming smaller and weaker. Remember, you no longer need it. You already have all the resources that you need. They are here in your heart, ready and willing to help you in your quest. Each number will make you 10 times more comfortable and relaxed than you are now. So I'll count down now. 10, the flame is just a little smaller. 9, the flickering is beginning to still. 8, you are becoming even more deeply and comfortably relaxed. 7, going ever so deeper. 6, it is just a tiny little flame. 5, the flame will extinguish itself in a moment or two. 4, it is almost ready. 3, you are feeling more deeply relaxed and comfortable than you ever have felt before. 2, you're almost there. And 1, the flame has now gone and the candle disappears from your mind as you drift down to the deepest level of comfortable trance that is possible for you to go right now. That's right. You're deeply relaxed. And 0. Just to make sure, you're now very deeply relaxed, and each and every suggestion that I make will go deeply into your mind. You are now deeply relaxed, and the suggestions that you hear will have a permanent and immediate effect on your subconscious mind. You will hear every word that I speak, even though you may find your mind wandering away at times, because right now, nothing else matters. Nothing except for this wonderful feeling of relaxation that you're experiencing. At this moment, it is as though you haven't a care in the world. Nobody wants anything, nobody needs anything. There is absolutely nothing at all for you to do except relax and let go. And just enjoy the feelings that are being generated within you. For a while now, you have experienced difficulty in putting yourself into a situation of possible conflict. So much so that you now avoid any likely conflicting situations whenever it is possible to do so. Perhaps at some time in your past, you witnessed or experienced something that you would have far rather preferred to avoid. Maybe an argument that played on your mind or something else. I don't know where your fear of conflict arose from, but one thing I am certain of is that your subconscious mind remembers it well, which is why you are here, listening to me today. People who cause conflict are often quite argumentative, loud, and sometimes aggressive. More often than not, they are insecure in some way, which is why they feel the need to compensate by making themselves heard. Your upbringing and theirs was most likely totally opposite. You avoid conflict, they create it, for totally different reasons. The key to overcoming your old fear of conflict is to understand that people who are usually antagonistic really need to feel that they are being heard and understood. They are not all bad people. The truth is that they are just different from you and I. Whilst you may now be able to understand why some people create conflict, you now need to learn more about yourself and why you feared conflicting situations in the first place. Perhaps this was due to an innate lack of self-confidence or feeling that you were unable to assert yourself. If so, your subconscious mind can now accept, here, in the safety of this session, that you are just as good, if not better, than many other people. You are a child of the universe with every right to happiness while you are here. In fact, the whole universe exists for the purpose of your survival. You also have the right to express your opinions and find that you can do so without causing any conflict or antagonism in other people. When you're aware that one or more or some of the people whom you are with is the sort of person or people who might cause conflict, you find that you can use your awareness sensibly and sensitively, knowing that if you do not offend them on a personal level, then they are far less likely to cause a conflicting situation. You hold your head up high, proud of who you are. You are a good and worthwhile person, and you are kind to yourself and kind to others. You like other people and other people like you. You appreciate that everyone has a right to their opinion. Whether or not you agree with their opinion is another matter. If people are disagreeable in any way, then it does not get you down, for you realize that they are only showing themselves up. I wonder if you can remember a time in the past when you, in the company of someone whom you sensed was likely to cause conflict, or perhaps you were an onlooker watching a crowd where one person stood out as a possible threat. If you can't remember such a situation, then let yourself imagine one now. Create the scenario in your mind. See what you saw. Hear what you heard. Notice especially the body language of the conflict creator. Did they feel provoked in any way? Were they on the defensive? What is happening? I'll give you a moment or two to visualize the scene in your head, and when you next hear my voice, you won't be startled or alarmed. Good. Now, I would like you to rerun this situation in your mind, but this time, I want you to see how that outcome can change. And again, see what you see, hear what you hear. But this time, the possible conflict is diffused, and an amicable solution is reached. And all with a little sensitivity and a sensible awareness and understanding of how to deal with people like that. Your old fear of conflict is now a thing of the past. You now feel more comfortable in the presence of others. Your confidence is increasing day by day. And these suggestions are firmly embedded in your subconscious mind and grow stronger and stronger day by day. They grow stronger by the day, stronger by the hour, stronger by the minute. Good. Now when you're ready, I'm going to count from 1 to 5. And at the count of 5, you'll be wide awake, feeling already wonderfully invigorated and ready to allow these suggestions to work for you. 1, 2, 3, 4,